Hey, Miss Unemployed. Are you awake, sleepyhead?
I'm awake. Also, I'm working right now.
There she goes again, pretending to be all busy doing her fake job.
Okay, seriously, how many times do I have to explain remote work to you? Have you even tried understanding it?
Relax. Of course I know what remote work is. It's when actual employees do their job from home, right?
Then why do you keep calling me unemployed?
Because remote work and being a NEET are clearly not the same thing. Duh.
Exactly. That's why I keep telling you, I am a full-time employee. My department switched to remote work setup.
Yeah, right. Liar, liar, pajama pants on fire. You were assigned to the factory floor, remember? What, are you building machines from your bedroom now?
That was during the training period when I first joined. I'm in a totally different department now. Desk work, at home, legit.
Sure, keep telling yourself that. Still sounds like NEET behavior to me. Meanwhile, I'm out here thriving, working part-time and honing my bride-to-be skills. Living my best, most meaningful life.
Ugh. You know what, fine, say whatever you want. I really do need to get back to work.
Oh, totally. Back to that very intense gaming session, right? So sorry for interrupting your NEET lifestyle with real-world noise. My bad.
You are hopeless. Bye.
Don't work too hard. Or wait, do work, if you can call it that.
Hey, Maddie, what the hell is going on? I just got back and the house is practically empty. There's nothing here except my suitcase and a couple boxes. Furniture's gone, closets are stripped bare. I tried calling Mom and Dad, no answer. Can you explain this?
Oh, hey, look who finally came crawling back. Thea, the globe-trotting NEET. Back from your 2-week vacation of doing absolutely nothing, I assume?
It wasn't a vacation. I told you before, it was a business trip.
Yeah, right. A business trip for a girl who works from home. Sweetheart, you can stop pretending. No one's buying that remote work fairy tale anymore.
Unbelievable. How many times do I have to tell you? I do have a job. I am still a full-time employee. My department went remote last year, you know that? Just because I don't clock into a factory doesn't mean I'm unemployed.
Aw, poor deluded Thea. Still clinging to that excuse, huh? You quit your job ages ago. We all saw it. You stopped leaving your room. You didn't even come out for dinner some nights. That's not what working professionals do. That's what NEETs do.
You really just decided that, didn't you? Like the moment I wasn't physically going into an office anymore, you made up your mind. Nothing I say now will ever change it, will it?
Exactly. You finally get it. So why bother pretending anymore? I mean, come on. It's honestly kind of pathetic at this point.
You know what? Forget it. Let's go back to the actual issue. Why is the house empty? Where is everything?
Oh, right. Guess you were gonna find out sooner or later. So here it is. We moved out. Me, Mom, and Dad. We're gonna whole new place, nice and cozy. No freeloaders allowed.
You what?
Yep. And just to clarify, when I say we, I mean the family. That doesn't include you.
Are you serious? You moved without me?
Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We finally got tired of carrying dead weight. Consider this a little push out of the nest. A lesson in adulting, or maybe a punishment.
Punishment for what?
For quitting your job? For becoming a shut-in? For draining everyone's patience? For acting like you were still part of this family when you clearly weren't pulling your weight.
You really believe that, don't you? That I just sat around doing nothing?
Believe it? Girl, I watched it. Every day. You in your pajamas at 2 p.m. playing games and ignoring reality. Don't insult my intelligence. So instead of talking to me, you all decided to disappear? Like, just vanish and leave me to come home to this? Pretty much. We figured it was the only way to snap you out of your little fantasy. And hey, now you get to prove us wrong, right? Go get a job, pay some bills, be a grown-up. Or just stay here and cry. Up to you. Where did you even go? Nice try, not telling. Wouldn't want a surprise visit from our resident NEET.
I don't care about your new address. I'm just wondering how you pulled it off. You guys blow through money like it's nothing. So how'd you suddenly afford a move like this?
That's a fun little secret, too. Let's just say Dad had a motivation fund stored up for emergencies, and you were the emergency.
You're joking.
Nope. Oh, almost forgot. Mom and Dad left you a message. Want to hear it?
Go ahead.
Ahem. We've grown exhausted watching you give up on life. You quit your job, isolated yourself, and refused to communicate. We have no obligation to support someone who's given up. So we made the difficult choice to move on without you. Take care of yourself. You're on your own now. And the cherry on top, they've listed the house. It's being sold. So you've got 10 days, maybe less. Better start packing.
Wow. You really went all in on this. No discussion, no warnings, just abandonment.
Think of it as liberation. We're free, you're free. Everybody wins.
You know what? Fine. Maybe I should have seen this coming. You never liked the fact that I started doing things my own way. It always bothered you that I didn't need constant validation, didn't need to show off every little achievement. You hated that I made it work, quietly. So this wasn't about me failing. This was about you needing me to fail so you could feel superior.
Ooh, is this your deep monologue moment? Save it for your diary, hun. You were a burden, not a martyr.
You and I both know the truth. And one day, when all your smug little lies fall apart, when Mom and Dad are tired of pretending you're some perfect daughter, when life stops being fun and you need help, you'll remember this moment. And I won't be there.
Please, keep the dramatics. We're done here. Officially. No more calls, no more texts, no more handouts. You wanted independence, right? Well, here it is. Enjoy it.
I will. More than you know.
Thea! Hey, can I talk to you for a second? Where are you right now? You're not answering your phone. I've called twice.
Wow. You're still as loud and chaotic as ever. What do you want?
Oh, thank God, your phone still works. I wasn't sure if it would or if you'd blocked me. Anyway, where are you living now?
Why do you care?
Because when I went to the old house today, you weren't there. No sign of you, no clue where you'd gone. So yeah, I'm asking, where are you?
Seriously? You're the one who told me to get out. Told me the house was being sold and I had no right to stay. I just did what you all demanded. I moved out.
Okay, yeah, about that. The truth is, we kind of got kicked out of the place we moved into.
Oh, really? Well, that's so unfortunate.
Look, it's not what you think. We were staying at Uncle's place, all right? The one overseas? He's been on assignment for a few years, so we figured...
Wait, you mean that huge house with the massive garden and the fountain out front?
Yeah, that one. He wasn't supposed to come back for 3 more years, so we thought it'd be fine, just temporary. But 2 days ago, he walked through the door while we were eating dinner. Didn't even say hi, just screamed right in the face, "Get out!" And that was it. We were thrown out right then and there.
Huh. So let me guess. You had the spare key since Dad used to water the plants when Uncle was away, right? You figured why not take advantage of it and just move in?
Well, yeah, that's more or less what happened.
Wow. So you really just made yourselves at home in someone else's house. Didn't even tell him. And you're shocked he lost it?
Okay, we messed up. I get it. But right now, we don't have anywhere to go. So please, just tell me your address already.
Why?
Are you seriously going to play dumb? We are homeless right now. We don't have any place to stay. You're the only one we can turn to. Even if it's a gross little apartment you're living in now as a washed-up ex-NEET, we'll deal with it. We're willing to tolerate it, okay? So just tell me.
Yeah, that's not happening.
What? Why the hell not?
Because I live in a company dormitory. It's employee-only housing.
Hold on. Company dorm? Wait, You got a job? Then that means, oh my God, see, I knew it. It worked. You finally got off your butt because of us. Us kicking you out was the wake-up call you needed. That means you owe us for where you are now. So in return, you can help us out with a place to stay.
You're unbelievable. I've been working at the same company ever since I graduated.
Excuse me? No, you quit. You went full-on NEET, remember?
For the 100th time, I was working remotely. It's called a laptop and an internet connection. But I guess that's too futuristic for you.
Oh, please, if you're gonna throw that around, prove it.
Ask our uncle.
What?
I ran into him the other day. It turns out my company has ties with his, F Corporation, right? I was there on official business. Guess who I bumped into just after he landed back in Japan? We exchanged business cards. He was very interested in the one with my name and job title on it.
Wait, so you weren't a NEET?
Nope. Never were, never was. Maybe if you actually listened to something other than your own voice, you'd have picked up on that. Or maybe your comprehension skills are just shot. Do you even understand English anymore? You good?
Shut up! This isn't the time for your smug attitude. We seriously don't know what to do about housing. What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Rent a new place?
We can't!
Why not?
I mean, it's complicated, okay?
Let me guess. Dad still refuses to adapt to technology. He didn't want to do remote work, so he forced his team to do everything manually, piled all the digital tasks onto someone else. Company operations fell apart, clients left, and boom, major losses. Eventually they fired him. No severance, no benefits. Which means no money to rent an apartment.
How the hell do you know that?
Oh, right. Forgot to mention, my boyfriend works at the same company as Dad. News travels fast.
You what? You have a boyfriend since when?
For a while now. Unlike you, I don't feel the need to broadcast my personal life to the world every 5 seconds.
Are you freaking kidding me? Why is it that you get to have the perfect life? The job, the dorm, the boyfriend, the future? What the hell happened? Why did everything fall apart for us and somehow go great for you?
You really want the answer?
Yes!
Because you never listened. Because you were so wrapped up in your own narrow view of the world, you couldn't accept a reality that didn't match your assumptions. You thought you were punishing me by kicking me out, but all you did was give me peace. Meanwhile, you took advantage of people, you squatted in a house that wasn't yours, you got kicked out by family, and now, shocker, you've got nowhere to go. Everything you're suffering now, that's just the consequences of your own arrogance.
Please, Thea, can't you help us? Just this once?
Excuse me?
We have nowhere left to go. It's me and Mom and Dad. We're desperate. Please, just for a few days, let us stay. We're still family, right?
Family? That's rich. Weren't you the one who said I wasn't part of the family anymore? Didn't you all agree I was nothing but dead weight?
Oh, that was a mistake. We were trying to help you. We didn't know. We didn't understand.
No, you didn't care to understand. You didn't want to. You were so desperate to paint me as the problem, you never stopped to consider whether you might be the ones in the wrong.
Please, I'm begging you, don't abandon us like this.
That's exactly what you did to me. Remember? You told me I was on my own. You sold the house, you cut me off. You celebrated when I was left with nothing. You wanted me gone. Well, now it's your turn.
Thea!
I have a life now. A stable job, a future. And I don't need you dragging me back into that toxic mess. You burned the bridge. Don't expect me to rebuild it for you.
Wait, Thea! Please, just wait a sec.
Goodbye, Maddie. And good luck. You're going to need it. Sometime later, my parents and younger sister suddenly showed up at my workplace completely uninvited. The absurdity of the situation was hard to process. They barged in with some twisted idea of a dramatic confrontation, believing they could force me to listen, to return, or perhaps to shame me into submission. But what they didn't realize, what they never took the time to understand, was that the department they stormed into wasn't even where I worked anymore. It was the production messaging department, the one I had trained in when I first joined the company. I had told them months ago that I was now with a team that works mostly remotely. Apparently, they either didn't listen or didn't care to remember. That moment hit me harder than I expected. Standing there, hearing from my coworkers how my family had just walked in demanding to see me, it struck me all at once. They really, truly had not changed. After everything that had happened, after the damage they caused, after the separation, they still didn't bother to learn a thing about me. It was disheartening. Not because they came, I'd half expected them to eventually, but because even in their effort to confront me, they still didn't see me for who I really was. I wasn't their puppet anymore. I was their fallback plan or their emotional punching bag. But they showed up like it was still the old dynamic, as if nothing had changed. Thankfully, my company already knew the gist of the situation. When I had moved into the employee dormitory, I gave HR a quiet but honest explanation of my background, just enough so they'd be prepared in case my family ever tried something like this. So when they arrived and caused a scene, the factory manager was the one who dealt with them, and I will always be grateful for that man. From what I heard, he sat them down and scolded them thoroughly, calmly but firmly. He made it clear that their actions were inappropriate, that their behavior was disruptive, and more importantly, that their access to me was over. Then he sent them on their way. But it didn't end there. My uncle, who had always been a quiet but practical man, apparently saw this as a turning point. He knew that if something didn't change, my parents and sister would try to chase me down again, maybe at my home, maybe elsewhere. To prevent that, he found them a live-in job opportunity far from the city. Now the three of them live together in a 200-square-foot room in a small hot spring town, working basic jobs that include maintenance and light cleaning. It's humble work, and the pay reflects that. Combined, their income doesn't even reach half of what my father used to make during his salaryman days. They're scraping by, barely, and while I don't wish hardship on anyone, I can't help but feel a sense of distance, of closure. I finally understand that my life no longer has to revolve around them, and maybe theirs can no longer revolve around me. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.